Hi ladies, I'm making a journal for my friend and I wanted to show you how I do the process of decorating the front, and then we'll go inside. Hopefully it won't be such a long video. This is my first tutorial, so hope it comes out okay. Anyway, so this sheet here, I got it from a paper bag, and I cut it out and I kind of glued it there, and yeah, so it can match the inside. Anyway, so I had some of this lace here and I thought it was kind of pretty, and I figured I wanted to put it in on here, right? So let's glue this here. And I'm a thinker. I put things, I start a journal and I put it down and I come back to it. I don't like sit there and I figure it all out. It takes me a process for me to even you know, like I just, like I said, I just put it down and I come back to it, and I like this. So I'm gonna put it right on top of there, glue it. Oh, you know what? I got my leaves. Can't put a flower down without leaves, right? I'm gonna put one there. Kind of show there. And then we'll take the other ones and kind of tuck them underneath a little bit away from the middle so you can see it. And I should have done that with that one, but oh, that's another thing. I often do boo-boos and I kind of cover it up. Just look at it and I wind up covering it up and fixing it. Okay, I think I might put some droplets of, so it can look like it's water on it. I think that looks pretty. You know, like springy. Sorry for the background noise. I have my husband downstairs. We're in the middle of a snowstorm, so that's why I'm in here. Okay, now, how does that look so far? Kind of like it. So I'm gonna put this aside for a sec, and I want to show you a little box. And my husband showed me this when he was little. He used to do something like this, but with him it was kind of like what it is, he used to make a little like TV kind of show box type of thing. He used to draw a little picture in there, a character, and pull it out. So I started messing around with that and I came up with a version of a little box. So I take the string, right? First, this is what it looks like, a regular matchbox, right? I've made a few to make the step shorter. This I made my own. It's oh gosh, what do you call it? It's like I use it with baby powder and decoupage medium, and it kind of gives it like a textured. That's it, textured paint. This one's plain, and this one has texture. I kind of like the texture, so I went along with the texture. So I'm going to show you first a step on how to create the rope. You have to, I made first of all, I'm kind of nervous. First tutorial, oh my goodness. Okay, so you have to make a knot at the end, right? And I love this little tool. This is Tim Holtz, and I use it for everything. You can see it's not kind of even burnt. I use my lighter for it, for whatever. I just love this tool. So it's handy there. Okay, so this is how the hole is so thin, so I have to kind of use this to kind of push it through. If it gets there, maybe I can use some of my glue just to make it a little bit firm. My fingers are always sticky, really sticky. Okay, so maybe this might just work, and you kind of push it through the hole. It's a process. I can never do anything that's easy. Everything has to be challenging for me. Okay, there it is. You pull it out, right? Kind of straighten it out. Okay. And then you're going to take the box. And actually, I'm going to, usually I paint them inside, see? And I have this little beige one. It's pretty cool because you can wrap it with paper. I mean, the sky's the limit for these little boxes. So I'm probably going to cover it purple. I'm not sure yet. Because you can pull it out. I'll be right back. I'm going to get tape. Oop. Oh my gosh, you probably saw my head. Anyway, so because you can pull it in and out, I forgot to actually paint this one. So you're going to put a piece of tape here because it's going to hold it. And then what you do, you slide it in, right? And you pull it out. And it becomes like a little drawer. But because I did the texture, I'm going to use Distress ink. And this one's called Seedless, if I can see, Seedless Preserves. What a name, huh? And then you kind of see how beautiful the texture just comes right through it. I love it. And you take the back. I didn't do the bottom because honestly, you're not gonna see the bottom. It's gonna be glued down. So, and then got some gems. Move my stuff over. And got some big gems and little gems. Like I got these on sale. These are actually Halloween gems, but face it, green, orange, white, purple, you can use it for everything. I got them on sale. I love sales. Never get anything. So see, and you kind of just mess around with it, and I mean you can use a button. Like I said, sky's the limit on these little boxes here. And voila. And you pull it out. You can decorate the front. I'm not sure what I want to do with the front yet, but I am going to glue it down just to show you where I want it. But before we go here, I got these, right, at the Dollar Tree. Look at these. I'm doing some flip books with Valentine's theme and other stuff, and I just thought that they're rings. So I figured, what can I do with those? So I did with my crocodile. I love this baby. You know, it costs like almost like, I don't know, $30, $35, but this is worth it. I love it because it goes right through chipboard. So I'm going to take this, kind of put it through these two holes that I made. See? Is that awesome? Now, I love it. I was staring at it and I'm like, okay, so what am I going to use to, you know, close it? So I think that's cute. All right, and I'm not going to make this video long. I'm just going to show you these couple of things, and then I'm going to pause it or stop it. I'll post it, and then I'll come back when the whole journal is finished. But you can mess around with the box. I want the box there. And kind of, don't be skimpy with the glue either, because there we go. Look how cute is that. But I am not done, because I still got to finish this side. I just want to show you what this looks like, and I'll be back shortly with the finished journal, and then you tell me, you know, what you think of it. I really definitely want comments. And see, this is a child's clip, hair clip, which I am going to incorporate in here. I love to use all these kinds of things. Normally I don't go out and I just sit there, I stare at it. If I get stuck, I leave and I come back to it. But I already have in mind what I'm gonna do with these things, so as soon as I'm done, I'll come back and I'll do a show and tell video. Okay, so let me know what you think of these little boxes, and oh my goodness, if you come up with any other different ideas, techniques or tips, you let me know. Okay, see you later.